has just received a brand new update that has completely overhauled its look. Ever since 2020, we have had the same looking Piggy for ages now. But as you can tell by the brand new icon, we got something a little bit different. And it's not just the icon here. There's so much that has been changed inside of the game itself that you guys are not going to believe. If you've been playing since 2020, you're going to see a really refreshing set of changes. So first of all, look at the brand new icon. We can actually take a better look at this icon if we go into the private server and we can see the icon in full. Look how much better this looks. You got the current penny, you got the distorted penny from book 2, and you got Tio just kind of shadowing over all of them, which is really nice. Like, look how much better this is. This here is a better emphasis of the quality of current Piggy. It looks so much nicer and so much more modern as well. Now, if we go back over here, go back over into Piggy, we'll also notice, if you guys saw it flash on screen, we got ourselves a brand new banner. This looks so, oh, wait, hold on, go back here. This looks so good. This looks incredible. Everything is such, like, all the characters are in such higher quality. I love that they have the glow around them. I love the poses that they have for each other too. And Mr. P is in the background too. See, this is kind of like book 1's kind of main emphasis here, which is really cool. I can't say how much better. I love how the hat is tilted down as well. But it's not just the banners that have been changed. There's actually a couple things in-game that have changed as well to be fresh and clean. So if we want to go take a look at that, we're going to go over into my private server. And once we start this up, you may be able to see right away some of the brand new changes here. So you can see in the background, we saw the banner and the new profile picture. Now, taking a look in the menu, at first you might not realize, hey, wait a minute, what could be different here? Whoa, wait, was Mother always in the background there? That's kind of interesting. There was a, I could have sworn there was a different skin. First of all, one of the new changes is the buttons. Look how much larger and cleaner the buttons are. And when you hover over, it keeps the flashlight icon on them, but it also makes the buttons like bulge out a little bit more like this. So you can click on them and they got like this little popping animation to them that looks really nice. Super clean and organized. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What's this? I think we got 2 set of new skin reworks that people have been waiting for a long time to come in the game that we're going to be checking out. We'll be checking out those a little bit later. First, let's talk about some of the book 1 changes. So, if we go ahead and hit play here, you'll notice that more of the new UI. So you can actually see cleanly the players on the left side. All of the maps and menus slide in, which is really neat and clean. If we go over here on this side and take a look at the commands, everything is still set up as it was, which is really nice. But it's so much nicer that you get to see all of the changes here where you can actually see the person's username and display name if you hover over. And look at the brand new icons as well. I remember the old icons were all of these like stretched images and everything like that. This is so much cleaner. You got brand new icons. You got bot, player, player and bot, infection, swarm, and tag. I actually wonder what trader mode looks like. After this round, I'm actually going to skip this round so we can see what the trader mode icon looks like. I wonder if we can do skip timer. By the way, for those who don't know, if you do skip timer in chat, it will actually end up skipping the timer. Of course, the game has to start first. That is the main thing that you have to realize. So once we're inside of here, we can go ahead and just start this up by typing /skip. And boom, the timer's going to be skipped. That itself is not a brand new feature, but it is something that a lot of people don't know. Even I didn't know it at the time, which is really nice. But let's go ahead and see what trader mode's icon looks like. So we're going to go ahead and skip the timer here. We're going to choose the station map, for example. We're going to go ahead and do that. And now let's see if the trader mode icon ends up popping up. Yeah, there it is. So there is the brand new set of icons right here. I'm going to take a screenshot of these. These look really cool. So yeah, I got those all down, got those all nicely. And when the game starts up, it's just super clean. Super clean and neat. But there are a couple of new skins that we still need to try out. So let's go ahead and skip past this. Once this cutscene is over, of course. It has been so long since the little brother and the father skins were sort of teased to be reworked, and now we're finally going to be able to see what they look like. I don't expect them to go too crazy, of course. I expect them to be modernized because the old little brother skin and the father skin are absolutely ancient. They're absolutely ancient. So we're going to go over into our classic build mode here. And first of all, let's take a look at the skins themselves. So first we got little brother, which is, it looks exactly like Georgie. In fact, you would probably be able to use this to sort of camouflage in as a Georgie NPC. So all you can, so if you see right here, all you have as Georgie is the small glowing eye, right? So all you would have to do is just sit there and turn your face around, and once you're hidden like that, people will just like bring an apple to the Georgie thinking you're the helper NPC, and then you can just go and kill them. Unfortunately, you can't do the same thing for the father NPC, but let's go ahead and see if they are in build mode. So for those who don't know, some new skins usually come to book 1 first before they get implemented into build mode. So let's go ahead and take a look and see if this was already implemented into build mode. Alright, so we're in here right now. We are all set up and ready to go. So let's take a look and see here. So we got ourselves the build mode base plate set up, our little testing area that we do for skins and whatnot. Last time we tested out the Nor skin, but now we're going to test out the brand new set of skins here. So let's go ahead and do that. First of all, let's go ahead and have our skin equipped, and we're going to set it as a bot. So we're going to have the skins show off as their own little bot here. So we're going to go into the game settings, we're going to go over into game, change bot skin, and use my equip skin. This is how we're going to be able to tell right away if the skins have been brought inside of build mode. So we're going to go ahead, set this as bot, and let's take a look and see here. So we're already in here. Actually, for those who don't know, ooh, wait. Okay, we're about to see the rest of this in a second here. But if you guys have ever wondered how to skip the build mode timer, that way we can see what the bot looks like right away. When you hit the start of the game, you're going to hit F1 immediately as it starts up, and boom, it's a very nice glitch that ends up starting the timer. So let's take a look and see here. This looks really nice. It's super clean. I like how the clothes are slightly a little bit gray. That way you can make it a little bit easier to tell that this is the Georgie Piggy skin, of course. So maybe you won't be able to camouflage as well, unless people are trying to like, they're not really paying attention, of course. But let's take a look and see what the jump scare looks like. So let's go ahead and showcase this here. And boom, there it is. Very simple, very nice, just a very clean rendition. And if we go into free cam here, we can see what it looks like from a different POV here. Yeah, look at that. It's really nice. Super clean, super nice. Now, I am wondering about the father skin though. That's the next skin we're gonna preview here. But yeah, very clean, very neat. It's a much needed update that we have needed for so long now. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the game and let's get in the father skin to go check it out. I am very interested to see how this one ends up looking as well. So we're going to go over to the father skin. Boom, there it is. We got that set up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go over to bot. We're going to use our little skipping trick here. Just do that. And whoa, the father skin looks pretty tall. I didn't expect it to look like that. Now I think at the moment the walking animation is a bit bugged. I'm sure that's going to get fixed. In probably by the time you're seeing this video, it'll probably get fixed. But yeah, you can see the new torso for the father skin, and it just looks a lot cleaner. So instead of having like the dress that all the default Piggy skins have, this one looks normal now. It's really nice. It's super, super nice. So yeah, there it is. And then let's go ahead and take a look and see what the jump scare looks like. If there even is a jump scare. He's just kept, oh, I see. Okay, I thought you just wanted to give me a Father's Day hug or something, but no, I guess not. So I guess if he's a bot and you're like this, he can't get you unless you turn sideways. I guess maybe his hitbox is super small. Now playing it as a skin, I'm sure it'll be different, but I think that's really weird. I think maybe part of his torso just has collision enabled when it's not supposed to. I think that's the only reason why. But yeah, as you can see, we can go into free cam here. We can see what his jump scare looks like from this angle here, and it looks a lot nicer. So if he can even reach where I am. But yeah, it is a nice, long-needed change that I'm glad was implemented. It's so much nicer. But aside from that, I just want to say, what do you guys think about these changes? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe for more Piggy updates if you want to see them first.